we may be looking at a universe that doesn't really contain a starry sky, time, or a physical world at all. Everything we take for granted might just be a thin reflective film, a projection from some higher dimension, and the real universe might be hidden inside a fifth dimension that we could never touch, never seen, never even comprehended. Yet this is exactly the question more and more scientists are now asking. If a fifth dimension truly exists, then the entire universe, including us, may be nothing but a stretched projection. And if that's true, it points towards a terrifying possibility. You and I may have never really existed at all. So if even our most basic sense of reality could be wrong, how do we rethink this thing we call the universe? From ancient times until now, humans believed the universe was simply what we could see. Stars overhead, Earth under our feet, the sun rising and falling, time dripping forward second by second. We treated all of this as unquestionably real. From Babylonian star charts, to the Greek idea that worlds could exist beyond our own, then to Newton and Einstein, who used mathematics and physics to refine the rules of the cosmos. We thought we were slowly closing in on the truth, but every time we believed we finally understood the universe, it felt like the universe laughed at us and ripped away another veil. In the early 20th century, Einstein told us that time can slow down, space can bend, light speed is the limit, and gravity isn't an invisible rope. It's the curvature of spacetime itself. That idea shattered everything we thought we knew. Yet we still clung to one belief. If we master four-dimensional spacetime, we master the universe. Then Hubble discovered something worse. The universe isn't just expanding, it's accelerating. The speed of expansion completely blindsided physicists. And the strangest part, no one knows what's pushing it. So we invented the term dark energy. But what if dark energy isn't some mysterious force coming from inside the universe? What if it's an external pull, something invisible, untouchable, a force outside the universe, stretching everything apart? Imagine a balloon being pulled open by an unseen hand. That's not science fiction. It came from an actual scientist, Professor Charles Liu from the American Museum of Natural History. He suggested a radical idea. What if our four-dimensional spacetime is embedded inside a higher dimension? Say, a five-dimensional space? In that picture, our 3D space plus 1D time is like a membrane floating on a vast ocean. The universe doesn't expand by itself. It's being stretched by tension in the fifth dimension. Think of an oil film floating on water. It doesn't expand by itself, but if surface tension or an external force acts upon it, the film distorts and spreads. Professor Liu believes this is how our universe may be expanding, pulled open by forces in the fifth dimension. If that's true, our entire understanding of cosmic acceleration collapses. Dark energy stops being an internal mystery and becomes the influence of a higher dimension, a hidden hand controlling everything we observe. Now imagine something bolder. If our universe is just one stretched membrane, then the five-dimensional ocean could hold countless other membranes, countless universes, each floating alone, each unaware of the others. This leads to a chilling question. What if our universe is not unique? If it's just one membrane floating in a five-dimensional sea, then why wouldn't there be others? Not one, not two, but an endless spray of cosmic bubbles, forming, inflating, shattering, dying. This is not sci-fi. It's tied to a serious physical theory, eternal inflation. Eternal inflation proposes that the Big Bang was not a single event. It is an ongoing process. In some regions, expansion stops and solidifies into a universe like ours. In other regions, the expansion continues forever. That means beyond our observable horizon, there could be infinite other universes, each with different physical laws, different constants, even different architectures of time and space. In simple terms, our universe is just one tiny flower, growing on an endless cosmic prairie, and far beyond our imagination, countless other flowers are blooming at the same time. Which brings us to an even deeper wound. If infinite universes exist, then everything we value, civilization, history, science, art, may be nothing more than a microscopic accident. Inside one random bubble, we like to imagine ourselves as the emotional center of creation. But in a multiverse, we are not even dust. We exist in this bubble only because its properties accidentally support life. In other bubbles, there could be universes where time runs backwards, where gravity doesn't exist, where matters never form. They coexist with us, but never intersected. If the multiverse is an ocean, our observable universe is a single drop. And the truly horrifying part, we have no idea what lies outside that drop. Some say exploring the multiverse is pointless, because we can never escape our own bubble. Others say the pointlessness is exactly what makes humanity grand, knowing we'll never reach the answer, yet still asking, where did we come from? What are we? What do we mean in this infinite sea of universes? And that question leads to an older, darker riddle. If multiverses exist, who created them? Are they accidental, designed by higher dimensional physics? Or is there no why at all? Only inevitability spilling outward? 5 dimensions, 10 dimensions, multiverses, dark energy, external tension. These once outrageous ideas are starting to intertwine into something vast and alien. And inside that picture, we are forced to confront a brutal question. Does anything we see actually exist? Just as we struggle to grasp the 5th dimension and multiverses, some scientists suggest something even worse. Maybe the problem isn't how many dimensions exist. Maybe the problem isn't how many universes there are. Maybe the problem is this: everything we see has been faked from the very beginning. Donald Hoffman, a cognitive scientist from UC Irvine, proposed a radical theory. Reality is just a user interface generated for survival. Meaning what? It means the stars, the ground, the trees, the rivers, even the people beside you, are not what the world truly looks like. Just like a beautiful file folder icon on a computer screen. You click it, but deep inside the hardware, it's nothing but chaotic data streams. The icon is only a simplified illusion that allows you to function. Hoffman says, human perception is not designed to reveal truth. The brain, the eyes, the ears, the skin, everything we sense, has only one purpose: survival, not the truth. In other words, reality might be so complex that humans can never understand it. So evolution gave us a radically simplified interface, a fake, survival-optimized desktop. This isn't skepticism, it's math. Hoffman ran evolutionary game simulations and found something terrifying. Creatures that perceived the world accurately died out. Those that simplify reality for survival won the evolutionary game. In Hoffman's view, space and time are not fundamental structures. They're file folder icons on our desktop, a biological interface enabling survival, not the underlying truth. If he's right, then not only are the stars, time, and matter fake, even our bodies, our language, our logic, our reason, are just icons on a user interface. The truth has been hidden far beyond our cognitive reach. You can take a photo with your phone. You see a gorgeous landscape, but you never thought about the transistors firing beneath the screen, or the voltage rippling through silicon. All you care about is whether the picture looks good. That is how the survival interface deceives us. So here's the final knife-edge question. If reality is just an interface, what lies beneath it? If space and time vanish, what does the real cosmic structure look like? And that is where Hoffman's theory begins to detonate the foundations of science. Because if spacetime itself is a lie, then everything built on spacetime might collapse with it. Physics, astronomy, and cosmology, all of these towering theories, might be nothing more than a hallucination. Even beyond the hypothesis of 5-dimensional spacetime, Hoffman revealed a deeper terror. The problem isn't that we misread the universe. The problem is that we were never equipped to see the universe at all. That is far crueler than any sci-fi plot about alien invasions or ruptured multiverses, because it means no matter how hard we explore, we're only staring at glossy icons on a user interface, and we may never unlock the door leading to the true underlying world. So if perception is an interface, if space and time are survival-driven illusions, then a sharper question emerges: what counts as true existence? That brings us to consciousness. Every person can sense their own being, no matter what the external world is. We know we are experiencing, thinking, feeling. Philosophers call this subjective presence qualia, a private state no one else can access. The strange thing? Science still cannot explain why electrical signals in neurons produces love, pain, hope, or loneliness. If the brain is only a pile of matter, why is there an inner voice? Why is there awareness at all? Traditional science says consciousness is a side effect of complexity, like flames rising from burning wood. But even if we could describe neuronal firing with physical equations, we can't derive from them the feeling of pain itself. That is the famous hard problem of consciousness. Some scientists and philosophers have gone further. Maybe matter is not the foundation of the universe. Maybe consciousness is. In this view, the universe is not a cold machine made from blind particles. It is a vast network of information, and consciousness is the fundamental unit. Just like electrons in a circuit, Hoffman has suggested something similar. Reality may consist of countless interacting conscious agents, a kind of cosmic social network. Each conscious agent is a node, interacting through channels beyond spacetime, and the world we perceive is just a projection of those interactions onto our interface. If that's true, then the entire universe is a colossal consciousness network, and every one of us is a tiny yet indispensable node within it. In such a worldview, the rotation of galaxies, the burning of stars, and even the expansion of space aren't cold physical events. They are macro expressions of interacting consciousness. Dark energy stops being a mystery force. It becomes a dynamic fluctuation within the cosmic network. If this sounds like science fiction, it may be because we're still trapped in an older mindset, treating consciousness as an accidental byproduct, rather than the core of cosmic structure. Just as people once resisted the idea that Earth was not the center of the universe, we may now be standing at the edge of another cognitive revolution. If consciousness is the foundation, then what is this ocean of minds? Did it arise spontaneously? Or is some higher order intelligence weaving the entire tapestries of reality? And where does our own awareness fit inside that web? This speculation about consciousness and the universe doesn't just redefine reality, it pulverizes the boundaries of human understanding. It whispers that maybe we do not exist in the universe. Maybe we are expressions of the universe itself. When we zoom out further and further, trying to grasp the cosmos on a grander scale, we encountered something uncanny. From cells, to vascular networks, to rivers, to neural pathways in the brain, to galactic filaments, to the cosmic web itself, the same pattern repeats. Branches of trees, blood vessels, river basins, neuron networks, galaxy filaments, and the large-scale structure of the universe. Systems that seem unrelated are repeating the same fractal rules. Fractals are nature's strange geometry, self-replicating, self-similar. Zoom in forever. The structure remains the same. A tree branch resembles a whole tree. Leaf veins resemble a forest blueprint. Scientists noticed long ago that matter in the universe is not evenly distributed. It forms a web called the cosmic large-scale structure. Galaxies lined up in filamentary strands, clusters gathered at intersections, and vast voids sit in between. The universe looks like an infinite, tangled net, which forces us to ask, why does the cosmos from micro to macro use the same design language? Is it coincidence, inevitability, or a hidden rule we haven't uncovered? One theory suggests this fractal logic may be the fundamental operating principle, like a recursive function in programming, simple code endlessly repeated, generating unspeakable complexity. Maybe the universe is also a self-building algorithm, copying, expanding, iterating. In that case, galaxies aren't random, and life isn't an accident. They emerge naturally from a hidden code. Maybe the universe isn't chaos, but ordered self-unfolding. Stars, planets, life, evening thoughts could be just different expressions of the same code evolving. So another question hits. Who wrote the code? If the universe has a base-level program, was it spontaneous, designed by a higher intelligence? Or more wildly, is the universe itself a self-running intelligence? If that sounds too much like sci-fi, look at human history. Every insane idea started as fantasy. People once thought the sky was a dome, the stars were lanterns, the earth was flat, and the center of everything. Every time we believed we understood the world, the real world laughed and opened a deeper abyss. Now fractal structure, cosmic code, multidimensional spacetime, consciousness networks, these scattered clues are quietly snapping together into a new picture, more complex, more eerie, and more exhilarating than anything we imagined. If there really is a hidden program beneath reality, one that not only generates rules, but births consciousness, then a more shocking conclusion emerges. The universe itself may be conscious, not metaphorically alive, but literally a monumental, unimaginably intricate conscious entities, and we are simply its localized experiences, drops in an ocean of awareness. If that's true, everything changes. We are no longer spectators, no longer lonely specks staring into a void, but the universe experiencing itself, across 10,000 years of evolution, across every flicker of living thoughts. The cosmos sees itself through us, feels itself through us, even doubts itself through us. Imagine this. You are a neural ending of the universe. Your thoughts are experiments it runs on itself. When you stare at the night sky and marvel at the infinite, perhaps the universe, through you, is turning its gaze inward. If the universe is conscious, how would it view us? The way we regard ourselves, countless, tiny, essential, or the way we regard the neural networks of a brain, each synapse and spark, contributing to self-awareness? Maybe it doesn't judge or dominate, but participates, experiencing hope and despair, creation and destruction, love and loneliness, through billions of forms. Because if you think carefully, the universe has never behaved like a cold machine. From one explosion, it created elements, stars, planets, oceans, life, civilization. Each step climbed towards greater complexity, the greater structure, greater information, not randomness, but a deeper self-unfolding journey. Maybe the universe needed experience, so it produced us. Every human consciousness, every small thought, every silent midnight struggle, is not meaningless. They are part of the universe, discovering itself. So when you look up at the stars, don't imagine yourself too small to matter. You are the universe. Your experience enriches its existence. Maybe meaning was never assigned externally. Maybe existence is meaning. A tree exists. That is beauty. A star burns. That is time. A heart beats. That is the universe. The feeling itself. And if the universe truly has consciousness, then maybe our entire lives, every joy and sorrow, every triumph and regret, every love and hatred, is simply the universe offering itself a gift.